love from love, hope from hope, peace from our Prince of Peace, who comes forth on a cloud of glory, the splendor of his own magnificence, as the fullness of Gentiles comes forth, as Romans 11 foretold. Welcome to the dove of love on authority, love on authority. Everything is as it was prophesied. Therefore the wise shall see that yet another Daniel was foretold to become a dreamer of dreamers, just as the first Daniel the prophet was, says the Spirit. Consequently, in Daniel 12 it is foretold, and that the author foreseen by Habakkuk too would also come forth, the same person, in the spirit of both Elijah and Daniel, so that all could be restored as much as possible, so the Messiah can perfect all things. But think not that any of this should come as a surprise, for even the revealed mystery of God herein within my materials of Revelation 10:7 that is over, was declared within the everlasting gospel that foretold for the latter days, that's been written all throughout my words of peace, of the Islamic dove of peace. And it's a time of celebration, for God is love. Nor does it matter how much revelation people might have had, for anyone who isn't full of adoration for their Maker has a great void within. But only those placing the Lord of hosts' promised Messiah over their hearts as a seal of love shall be safe from both the insane wiles of demonic interference and residue left over from the banished devil, prince of this earth, and from any ruthless attack from his remaining hellish demons that are still on planet Earth. For even death cannot penetrate such a seal of truth which Yahweh has breathed into soul wanting to be a flame for him. Isa, Yeshua, Jesus, Adonai, Allah, it does not matter what you call him. And the bottom line is those who love are born of God and know God, because God is love, capital L. That is what John the Beloved named him, as love. And that has always been the most accurate description of our Lord over all people, as the Kingdom Age New Covenant, rightly identified and restored to its glory, does reveal, because it's always been literal. God was smart. He knew who he was addressing it to, Israel and all mankind, Jeremiah 32:27, and it got switched wrongly because people didn't understand it. And then it caused a distortion of false God of love that had condemnation in his mouth over all mankind. And this was never the truth. So truth makes any spirit free, beloved. Let therefore the Lord's faithful few come to have the eyes to see that only their obedience unto the Lord's wishes could bring them to the blessed place, where never again would they doubt that they were created by our Creator of all, to enter into an eternal place of invisible oneness within his most lofty love. But until that time of time comes forth, let all people begin giving all that they are unto Jehovah's keeping. For the time swiftly draws near when all shall be spirit unto those walking within his oneness of love shall now arise, and the one world religion of the Lord's love for all mankind shall ring loudly, and the glory of the Lord shall cover this earth as waters cover the sea, and as grass covered the lands, and as lilies cover the ponds. And the glory of the Lord, as Habakkuk foretold, is being brought right now by the messenger of Malachi 3:1 as an exaltation of his creation and Lord, because we reflect the very love that he gave to us, that lie back unto him, when we let our hearts be stirred by his love that has transcended all imagination. For it is written in Jeremiah 1:10 and Haggai 2:2 that at the end of our age, when the fullness of Gentiles comes, that he predicted that all the kingdoms of man would be torn down by love. And what he meant there, all the kingdoms of man, with all our imaginations of things religious, not built on love. And he is the sower of seeds of Amos 9, who has overtaken his harvest reaper. I am the reaper of the everlasting gospel of Revelation 14. Watch my video called The Manifested Everlasting Gospel of Revelation 14. And it sounds exactly like Moses, because it is the gospel of creation that was prophesied by Moses himself, people. Love from love, hope from hope, and know for sure that love has the greatest authority of any authority that has ever been on planet Earth.